What's up, everybody? You're watching The Cooler. And I am your host, Jon Scarlett, and with me, as always, is
your boy Doboy, a.k.a. Jabata.
And we're here to review Fox's hit TV show, Empire. Now, I know we missed a week last week. You know, we was off
Thanksgiving,
handling that Turkey Day business.
Turn up.
Watching my Cowboys lose to the Panthers. God, that was hard to watch. But not as hard to watch as Empire was. We'll just do a quick recap of last week because I know you guys want to get to last night's episode. But the big points from last week's episode, She Fixed You, was Jamal and Sky Summers, played by the beautiful and purple-haired Alicia Keys.
Oh my God, with that purple hair.
They hooked up.
They did?
But just to be PC, that is really unacceptable for them to take an openly gay character and be like, all it takes is a little Alicia Keys ass to turn him.
It just makes you think, like, what are they doing?
And the other big event from last week's episode was Cookie finally finds out about her Latin lover and all the scheming he's been doing behind the scenes.
And they never really tell us what happens.
Yeah, we don't know what happened.
Just kind of allude to that they killed him.
Yeah, I guess he's trapped in a room with Lucius and Lucius' thugs, and we're led to believe that some shots was fired and something happened.
And he tried to put it all out there like, I didn't know I was going to fall in love with you. Shut your ass up, you're going to die.
Getting into last night's episode, it was the mid-season finale of Empire, so it won't be back on the air until mid-March.
I know, I don't like whoever came up with the idea of mid-season finales. Like, for what?
They try to blame it on the fact that, you know, during the holidays, people don't watch TV. People love watching TV during the holidays.
There's nothing else to do. Let's talk about the episode last night.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I guess you can see like Jamal's like all conflicted now.
Yeah, Jamal.
He was talking to other dudes in front of her. I'm like, how you gonna talk to this dude in front of Alicia Keys? You're terrible.
And then we have Camila, played by Naomi Campbell, coming back into the picture and turning Hakeem against his family. That was kind of a big deal last night.
But I guess it's just so all over the place. Like she comes back, but she married old girl.
Yeah, she's married to Mimi, who ends up undermining Lucius and getting him voted out as CEO of Empire.
Right, and he got all mad and picked up the ratchet and started letting off shots.
Who just has the M16 locked and loaded?
Just chilling in the house.
Now Lucius is T.I.
But this is the more disturbing fact of the episode. Lucius finally gets nominated for Song of the Year.
The fictional ASA Awards are going down. Lucius has famously been nominated for Best Rapper a bunch of times, but has never been nominated for Song of the Year.
And it's for boom, 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 boom. Bang, 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 bang. I hate that damn song.
Jamal gets nominated for several categories, and he gets nominated for Song of the Year alongside Lucius's nomination. So to celebrate the Jamal's nominations, they have a concert which they debut Jamal and Sky's new song, Powerful. Which is actually a cool song. I don't mind it at all. But the party, which is hosted by Charlamagne the God, who has his guest appearance on Empire, he goes out on stage and he kind of blasts out Sky for being too pro-black when she's always kind of identified herself ambiguously.
That just seemed weird because it was like, that really wouldn't happen. Like
nobody's gonna mistake Alicia Keys for not being a black woman.
Nah, but she got that ass, she got that bang bang in the back, that wagon.
So Charlamagne going on stage and calling her out for that made no sense.
And then he threw the part in about, hey, Jamal, you're gay. Like it just was just. I don't get a lot of this that's going on. I'm starting to not like the show.
I think the problem is, and we've alluded to it a lot of times before, is that they start these plot lines and these storylines and they never really quite let them reach their fruition. You know what I'm saying? Before they settle it in some whack way. You know what I mean? The cliffhanger for the mid-season finale, alongside Lucius and Jamal getting nominated for the same award, is Rhonda getting pushed down a flight of stairs by some mysterious figure. I also happen to agree that it must be Anika. Because
I just don't understand why she would do that. Like, why would you kill an innocent woman?
Well, when Nika visited Rhonda early in the episode, Rhonda kind of dropped that little tidbit about how Lucius he calls the baby the heir.
And she wants to get back at him so bad.
And not only that, but she wants the baby that she's carrying, Hakeem's baby, to be the heir. First off, that's a really old school way to try to have a girl, to get a girl to have a miscarriage, to push her down a flight of stairs. Is the Empire TV show taking place in 1978? Like, I don't understand.
that's the old school.
Of all the ways, you could have slipped her a Plan B pill in a drink.
If you had to grade the first half of the season, what would you give it? I would low-key give it like a C-.
Yeah, I'd have to give it a C, a solid C, only because some of the music that came out this season actually impressed me a little bit.
Powerful was good.
Powerful was a song that I could actually hear on the radio right now.
Absolutely.
They kind of cheated. They had Alicia Keys on it.
I mean,
so
you can't go wrong.
You can't go wrong throwing Alicia Keys on the track.
But just for the most part, I just feel like there is just, and this is no disrespect to the writers, because we know Malcolm, he's the homie. I just feel like there's just too many storylines going on.
What happened with Cookie and her sister and his drug addict sister? You know what I mean?
So like you just throw that in, and now she's the brat's about to come back.
Yeah,
as a rapper.
and now her cellmate from when she was in jail was the brat.
Over some toothpaste. It's just like, man, I can't follow y'all everywhere that y'all are going, and everybody just seems to have interior motives. I don't know if I use that word right. Hakeem, he acting like a sucker that just loves hoes. And I really don't like what they did with the gay thing. It's just like, what are you trying to say?
That was kind of like the proudest moment of last year was being able to have an openly gay character on television and dealing with the dynamics of a black family.
For him to say she fixed you, it's just like,
ooh, yeah.
Did you have any what the F moments yesterday? I think it was clearly when Anika pushed it down the flight.
Well, yeah, I think that's kind of the biggest what the F moment of all.
What are your predictions for what's going to happen in the next season, 2 years from now? What's your
Well, the second half of season 2 will premiere in March, so.
Come on, Met's going to be 215 pounds by then. You don't go for it no more. Be slim in these streets.
Oh, yeah, you're going to be on camera. You're going to be a whole new man. They ain't going to recognize you. They're going to be like, who's this dude with John hosting the cooler now?
I think Anika's going to go crazy.
Well, Nika's already has gone crazy. She got shrines to Hakeem going on. She's pushing people downstairs. Like,
I think Hakeem is going to get himself in some shit because he just keep falling for hoes.
I think Cookie's Lion Dynasty is kind of going to fold up, and I think they're going to reconcentrate all their efforts into getting back Empire.
One thing that I did notice, though, is that Cookie and Lucius kind of reconnected yesterday.
Yeah, they had a moment. They definitely had a moment yesterday.
They are letting off rounds. She had to bring him back to reality.
So, yeah, like we look forward, I guess, we look forward to having Empire come back.
I guess we look forward to it.
You know, we're going to give them another half a season chance.
Yeah, we're going to give them another half a
season
and see if they can get it back together.
Right,
man. Y'all put it in the comments, man. What did y'all think about the mid-season finale, and what are your predictions for the next half of the season?
Right. Make sure you stay tuned in with the cooler because we will be reviewing other shows after Empire goes off the air. Absolutely. So make sure you lock in with us.
As always, this is the cooler. I've been your boy Doughboy,
and I'm Jon Scarlett. Make sure you tune in to us on SoundCloud and iTunes when the podcast goes up.
So we out of here, man. It's your boy Doughboy. Tell your baby mama I'm coming through and to make them shrimp tacos.
We'll see y'all next time.
Yeah. Was it just me? Or did the rap battle feel very Meek and Drake-ish?
Yeah, it did. It felt like, and that was
they get washed by the.
Yeah. I definitely think that was the message being told with the whole battle.